What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer, and we finally got some FC26 Pro Clubs leak. So, guys, let's get right into it. So, guys, this week, I'm recording this on July 28th on Monday. So, by tomorrow, or by the end of this week, guys, we're going to be getting the archetype deep dive and then the clubs deep dive. I don't know if we're going to get both of them at the same day. So, keep that in mind. So, if you're watching this the 29th or 30th, I'm recording this on the 28th. Guys, so the first leak has to do with archetypes, guys. A complete overhaul of player build and growth system with 40 different core player builds. Now, we got a little glimpse of what archetypes could be. Now, I do think they're going to be way different than what we had in FIFA 23. In FIFA 23, archetypes gave you certain boosts on certain attributes. But I think this time around is going to be completely different. Now, we did get a glimpse right here on the EA's website when they're talking about the archetypes, which you're going to be able to use in career mode and clubs. It's going to give you more control of your player customization and progression. You're going to be able to select a base archetype and develop your abilities throughout the season by earning archetype XP. So, and you're going to be able to upgrade that XP, which gives you an archetype perk. Now, another thing we also saw from them mentioning is that if you pre-order the game, whether you pre-order the Ultimate Edition or the regular edition, you will have one archetype consumable, and then you're going to get double XP for 10 matches. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this archetypes are going to work. And yeah, it's going to just give you more options to upgrade your pro and make it more unique. Now, guys, the next thing is, it says archetype card as a visual representation similar to Ultimate Team player cards, showing your archetype attribute, playstyle, and more. So I think it's going to be like, I think your card is going to be like an Ultimate Team card, or your pro build is going to be like an Ultimate Team card. Now, they did show an example. I'm going to show you guys on the screen right now. If you look in the bottom right corner, this was during the rush gameplay in clubs where you can see a card of your pro. So I think this is what they mean by a visual representation of your player. The next thing, guys, is players will be able to join multiple clubs. 3 clubs at the same time. Now, this has already been confirmed by EA. We made a video talking about it, and it's right here. If you look at up to 3 clubs at the same time. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna work, guys. I don't know if you're just gonna have to like switch it from the menu, which club you want to be on at that time. But yeah, that's cool. So you don't have to leave the club and rejoin the club. The next thing is, guys, there's gonna be tournaments. Play solo or with teammates with up to 4 rounds and new house rules. Now, we did have cup back then, and by back then, I think in FIFA 22 and before that, I think at FIFA 23 they took off the cups, or maybe at FIFA 22 they took off the cups. But guys, the tournaments are back, and this time you can play solo. So I'm kind of curious what they mean by solo. Can you just play with like drop-in teammates or drop-in randoms, which, you know, if your teammates aren't on at that time, you're going to be able to play tournaments, which is good. A lot of people wanted tournaments back, which is good. I think we're still going to have the playoffs, and then, you know, we're going to have tournaments mixed in, and hopefully they're different than what we had before, because what we had before was like no rules and stuff like that. I personally didn't like the tournaments back then, besides like the EA Cup. The EA Cup was like the standard tournament, but this time around there's going to be new tournaments, and hopefully it doesn't take too long for the tournaments to refresh, because I remember back in the old FIFA, like I said, I think it would take like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It would take a long time for the new tournament to start. So let's see if EA does this right. Now, guys, this one is big, guys. More control over your AI teammates. Club manager will be able to apply boosted attributes through facilities. Yes, guys, a lot of people have been wanting this. So facilities got introduced in FC 25, and they gave you a boost, but only a boost to your human teammates. Now in FC 26, you're going to be able to boost your AIs, which are good, guys. Now, I don't know if that's going to make the AI defenders better. Hopefully it will. But a lot of people this year, number one issue has been the AI defenders, how bad they are, and how they take too long to upgrade your AI. You have to get to like level 8 or 9 of reputation to get them to 88 overall. But now at least you're going to have a little bit more to boost them, which I think this is a dub, because I know the majority of you guys play Division. And then the updated goalkeeper, we've already talked about this. There's going to be goalkeepers in Rush now, and there's going to be new goalkeepers control, which we made a separate video just talking about the new keeper controller and what not. Now, this next one I don't really understand. Player will no longer suffer from long-term fatigue I know in Ultimate Team, if you're not controlling that player, the stamina bar doesn't go down. So I don't know how that's going to work in clubs because for the most part, people control just one player. I know some of you guys do play as an any, which allows you to control everyone. So I don't know what they mean by players will no longer suffer from long-term fatigue. And then the last thing, guys, the quick chat. There's going to be up to 16 different messages now, which is way more than we had. I personally don't use the quick chat. I have mine disabled for the visuals because I don't like the messages popping up. But yeah, boys and girls, let me know what you guys think about these leaks. Again, we're going to be getting the archetype in the club deep dive this week. I think tomorrow, the 29th, we're going to get the archetypes, and then either Wednesday or Thursday, we'll be getting the club's deep dive. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys this week for those deep dive reveal